I'm going to start on my drawing. Number one, I've got all of these images in my bridge. I started my picture. I've got, this is 8 by 10 at 150 with a black background. I started there. So then I want to go out to that shared drive and look for anything else that I might want to have as a part of my drawing. I'm going to do like a nighttime sky. So anything that I want, I can just sort of right click on it and download. Another thing I can do is if I wanted multiples, I could hold my command key down. And once they're highlighted, I can right click and download those. And they will create a zipped file, which when it's finished zipping will show up down here, but it's also in my downloads. So if I went into my, excuse me, my downloads, it would be in there, and this is it. There it is. If I double clicked on that, there's my pictures. I don't actually want those. I have all the ones that I need in Bridge. All right, so I'm going to start double clicking to open some things. The first thing I want to start with is this nebula picture here, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm going to crop it to the 8 by 10. I actually have a preset crop for 8 by 10 at 150. I'm going to use that. It makes it a little quicker and easier. And I'm going to bring it in. Now, in this particular case, I want it to be a little bit bigger, I think. And you can sort of, these sort of don't matter, you can sort of stretch and distort a bit. Now, the remainder of this picture is still outside there, so when I'm finished with that, I will need to crop it to get rid of that. So now it's gone. I'm going to lower the opacity on that one. Now I want to start bringing stars over. So I have this star that's opened up here. I don't want to bring the whole picture, just the star. So I'm going to grab my lasso tool, and you can do this with any shape or anything. I'm going to sort of lasso it so I don't get that little tail that's sticking out there. So if something is selected, I can do select, layer new via copy. So I'm making that layer. So now what I have this separate layer and the star there, and I can just bring this over. That's going to be a little big because I didn't change the resolution on it, but I want a whole bunch of these anyway. Oops. So I'm going to bring that up there. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Change the color on this. I guess I could do a hue and saturation change here. That's what I'll do. So apply. I'm going to change this to white. Layer, new adjustment layer, hue and saturation. I just want to bring it. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to bring my saturation in. I'm just watching this star right here, not the rest of this, because I'm going to merge that down. And there you go. Now I've got that white star there. And I'm also going to apply a blending mode to that. I'm going to screen it so it just looks like it belongs there, sort of. And I'm going to duplicate this layer by hitting Command J. And you can see how many stars I can make very quickly. And it applies all those changes to them. So it has the same blending mode that's on it. It's a really quick way to apply a bunch of changes to different things. Come here, star. All right, I can rotate them around. I'm just going to, just for the sake of doing it, I'm just going to go grab them. I'm going to turn off auto select for a minute and just grab them. This one. All right. That is this one. It is. Okay. So you can see very quickly how you can just you know, make things happen, all these layers that are in there. I am going to, this I'm not going to be so picky about. I don't need to have all those layers. I'm just going to select all of them and merge those layers. So it's like one big layer of stars now. And some of them are not showing up. You know what? It went back to normal. So I'm going to screen that out again. Okay. Let's see what else. This tree, I think I am going to lasso that out again. I'm going to cut it off right here. Command D will deselect. I'm going to be a little bit more careful about how I'm selecting this, I think. All right. New, by copy. All right, palm tree. Let's go for a walk. Oops. That's what I want. It's going to be ginormous. All right, so and Command J. It wants you to finish the tasks. That's why sometimes it gives you a hard time. So both of these I want to screen them. I could have done this before I duplicated them. Cool. So I'm just drawing a picture. So go back. It doesn't need to be symmetrical or anything like that. I don't know if I would add anything else to it. You know, well, maybe this can be my sun. Oh, wait, it's nighttime. Never mind. I take that back. Well, I could make it into a star. So just to get creative with this, oops, this one. Woo! I don't know about this. Maybe this won't look right. I hate when it does that. That's kind of cool. What's it going to look like? Okay, I'm kind of into that. Oh, I could put those around each one of my stars. Then it looks like Starry Night. Or some of them. That's really cool. All right, so you're building a picture like this, and that's basically what you're doing. When you're finished, it's File, and just save. You don't have to save it as, because it is already your name, and hit save. Okie doke, and that's it. That's how you build. All right, make sure you save it as a PSD so I can see all your layers later on. And that's it.